Thank you so much, Senator Hobbs. You know, Katie and I have known each other for a very long time, and we have a lot in common. We both started our careers as social workers. We both volunteered with organizations that advance the role of women and LGBT people in government, and we've both been privileged enough to serve in the Arizona legislature. I think she's doing a tremendous job, don't you agree? Another thing we have in common, unlike a lot of you young people out there, Katie and I both remember Tiffany. No, not from her appearances at nice dinners like tonight, but from the days of dancing with our Walkmans, wearing a side pony, and rocking the leg warmers. Some of the ladies in the room know what I'm talking about, right, Linda? No? No, it's Tom Simplot. Tom, I've got my eye on you. You know, it is amazing. It's so good to be home. Everyone looks so beautiful tonight. I love Arizona, you know, because in DC, when it's time to dress up, they wear navy. No, I'm for real. That's really what they do. It's sad. I wanted to be here tonight to thank all of you personally, to thank the Human Rights Campaign, to thank Chad, our amazing leader. You're right? Yeah, let's clap for Chad. Yeah. And I want to thank each and every one of you for all the support that you've given me over the years. I want to thank you for trusting me to take this important idea to Washington, an idea of equality, to take your stories, to take your passion, and to take your journey to achieve equality for every single American. Little could I have imagined as a young girl that I'd be standing here today in this fabulous dress as your member of the United States Congress. You know, it's only in America where a kid who grew up homeless in an old abandoned gas station can grow up to serve in Congress and wear Betsy Johnson. But seriously, I couldn't be your voice in Washington today without the years of support and help that you've given to me. For those of you who've been with me over the years, HRC, and many of you here tonight, you were at my kitchen table from the beginning of my career, and I always knew that kitchen would come in handy for something. And it did. You know, over the years, we've stood together with some tough fights. Many we've won, but some we've lost. When I announced last year that I was running for the United States Congress, HRC was there for me right from the beginning, offering me support and help along the way. They helped me every day down that long, long, long road to November the 6th. And today, I did have good shoes, so it was fine. Today, thanks to HRC's work, not only do we have little old me in Congress, but we now number 6 openly gay members of the United States House of Representatives. And we celebrate the first, but certainly not the last, openly gay member of the United States Senate, our good friend Tammy. That's progress. You know, there's a saying that I hear a lot in Washington: if you don't have a seat at the table, you're on the menu. And thanks to HRC, we have a seat at the table in the highest levels of government in this country today. We are not on the menu. I'm proud of our work, and I'm awestruck by the recent strides that we've made in advancing equality. Just in the last several months, we've seen tremendous movement. 4 states passed marriage equality measures last November. Arizona, our time's coming soon. It's coming very, very soon. The president openly supports marriage equality, and he backed his words with actions just last week when he filed an amicus brief with the United States Supreme Court to overturn Prop 8 and to strike down DOMA. Just 2 weeks ago, myself and 211 of my closest friends in the United States House of Representatives filed an amicus brief urging the Supreme Court to strike down DOMA as being unconstitutional. Yeah. And right here at home, the city of Phoenix achieved its own victory when hundreds of people, gay and straight alike, lined up in support of equality before their city leaders, some of whom are here tonight, and spoke in a clear voice. Business owners, mothers, teachers, religious leaders, they all came together to say that there's no place for discrimination in our fair city. And I joined that effort. I sent a letter to Mayor Stanton and to members of the city council. Now I know Danny's here tonight. I'm not sure who's else here, but where's Danny? Danny Valenzuela? Great. He's my guy, right? I love that guy. So I sent a letter to Mayor Stanton and the members of our city council supporting this non-discrimination ordinance. And I know many of you who are here tonight called their offices, sent emails, and showed up to speak truth on that night. Because fully inclusive protections for workers and families who enjoy the benefits of living in our city, who pay taxes, who contribute to our economy, can and now will be encouraged in order for us to compete globally and attract more jobs to our local economy. There's no greater American value than the pursuit of opportunity. And while opportunities for our LGBT brothers and sisters have grown exponentially over the last decade, we face a challenge to finish the battles that generations before us began. They are the fights for equality and opportunity for every single American, and the fight to make certain that never again should being gay, bisexual, lesbian, or transgender be an impediment to success. And we are almost there. We are almost there. While history will show that it was generations that came before us that started this great struggle, I believe that it is this generation, the people in this room, and rooms just like this all across this country, that will finish this struggle once and for all. So what began with pain and struggle and fights just to be heard and fights just to be free, what began with those who came before us will be won as a victory for all of us in the very near future. It will be won in the classrooms of young children with brave and loving gay parents. It will be won in the boardrooms of corporations with talented, hardworking LGBT executives who had to prove that they deserved to be there in the first place. And it will be won in the ballot box and in the halls of the United States Congress as we send more and more representatives that reflect the true diversity that makes up our nation. We are on the precipice of achieving great things for our state and our country. We're on the verge of bridging what America can be and what America will be. But now is the time. It's happening quickly, but we must push it along. We have a moral obligation to continue the heartbeat of equality that millions have fought for already. We must not rest, not even for a day. To finish the path for equality, we've got to double down. We've got to work harder, register more voters, educate more friends, drive more people to the polls, call more legislators, run for office, volunteer for a candidate, speak out at work, call your neighbors, give to HRC. There is much to be done, but we are almost there. Let's go get it. Thank you.